going on YouTube? I hope everybody's doing absolutely fantastic. It is Saturday afternoon at like 2:30. Not gonna lie, this video is for like a couple hours from now. Got a little busy at work. You know how that goes. But I want to stay back on track with what we got going on here. We did take like a 3-week break, right? We came back hot in Wednesday just passed with the whole entire collection we got going on here. Give you a quick update of what's going on here this week, but also I've talked about doing this video about a month ago. We picked up a powerhouse male we want to be using for this season, hopefully late this season, and ultimately for the future. We'll kind of explain why we decided to go this route and how this actually came about and what our mindset is going into it. That being said, guys, it is day 56, 55 on this clutch right here. It's going to be an interesting clutch, guys, all right? This right here is a yellow belly Enchi double het clown pied that was bred to a clown pied. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The female that I made that clutch with, the yellow belly Enchi double het clown pied, this girl right here, you guys have been following this channel. We've had her since 2020 or 2021. We picked her up from somebody. I'm not going to mention the name now, but apparently they're notorious for lying about what's het, what's not het. So when I cut this video, when I cut this clutch, have somebody stop by, what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to bring it up on Morph Market on my computer so we can see exactly the ad I purchased the animal from. Then we'll cut, right? And then we'll see if it actually proves out. And if not, we will send a text message while we're videotaping. And we will discuss that and why it's important. With that being said, if it proves out, cool. Fantastic. Hopefully, right? We'll see what happens. We do have another clutch in there, right there, guys. Little joint project clutch with Kevin from Sugar Skulls. Pastel Het Clown, bred to Confusion Clown. We'll see what happens with that one. Technically, that's going to be our first 2024 clutch. All right, guys? I did talk about how a couple of these clutches, including the one we just spoke about, is technically being cut or hatched in 2024. So is that 2024 clutch? I don't consider that because I paired those animals for 2023 season, okay? So to me, we finished with 26 clutches in 2023 season, even though 2 of them will be hatching in 2024. Then that clutch right there, guys, we're going to count that as clutch number 1. So we got 5 beautiful eggs there from a pastel het clown, bred to a confusion clown, little joint project with Kev. So that's clutch number 1 on the ground here at Blue Line Morphs. A couple other clutches coming down the pipe. We did ultrasound. We do have some exciting news when it comes to our clown pie stuff, which I'll go over real quick with you. Long story short, we do have that pastel, now we believe pastel OD, fire, maybe yellow belly, pied het clown, that we should be expecting clutches from right here. That girl right there is at about 38 millimeter follicles, blackhead, pin, double het clown pied. This girl right here just had the last lock at 35 millimeter follicles, GHA Mojave, double het clown pied. So pretty excited about that, guys, okay? So, long story short, we had a lot of powerful males going for us last season, right? Stranger Leopard Clown, the Redhead, the Confusion, our Pied Het Clown, etc. But what happens is, guys, when you're breeding ball pythons, you kind of want to stick with the times a little bit, and you kind of want to constantly upgrade your males, right? So in other words, you don't want to be stagnant, right? You don't want to go into the next season breeding the same exact combo. Sure, I can take that Stranger Leopard Clown, I can pair through different clown females, produce slightly different animals, but at the same time, you're really just producing the same type of shit. That's reality. I mean, we do have this boy, the holdback, right? Which I'll show. I haven't done an update on him in a while. We've been trying to get him to lock up. He hasn't locked up yet for us. At this point now, he is, 8 months old and about 700 and something grams, 720 grams. Beautiful, right? High intensity orange dream, yellow belly fire stranger clown. Obviously, that's slightly different than a stranger leopard clown going to some females. We can kind of produce really nice animals with this guy, especially if he's going to clown pied stuff or girls that are at least het clown, that are visual recessive elsewhere. Now, a few videos ago, we did talk about this female we picked up right here from Matt, one of our near and dear buddies, right? This, of course, is our fire DG Hypo het clown female. She eats like an absolute savage. She does not stop eating, all right, which is really, really nice, okay? But realistically, that's the only real animal I have in that triple recessive project. We did upgrade, I'm just going to even review here. We did upgrade our Pompeii het, right? We picked up this boy right here I thought was going to be in shed for this video. Ow, you fuck. All right, this guy right here, of course, is a stud, right? Obviously went from our Pompeii boy to this boy, Pompeii boy meaning this guy right here, who is our Pompeii het, who's doing work for us, okay? That guy right there, if you guys don't know, is black pastel. Pompeii essentially is a visual clown, right? Black pastel, red stripe, yellow base, spot nose. This boy right here is a step higher than that, right? He's a het clown still, but ultimately what he is a fire Mojave, black pastel, spot nose, yellow belly, red stripe, hypo het clown, right? So we added 2 more codons and hypo to that project. But I wanted to take it a step further. So obviously we're big into our clown pies. So what we decided to do is we picked up this boy right here, right? Our DG Pie boy, also from none other Matt. This right here, guys, is this Super OD leopard DG Pie male, who's actually grown up nicely. Don't anticipate him breeding until late this season, but absolutely gorgeous male. All right, cool. We definitely have upgraded some of our males a little bit, right? We are aiming more towards some double recessive stuff, different double recessive stuff with some nice codons on top of that. But where do we want to take it to the next level, next step? The next step, obviously, there's nothing there, D. What are you looking for, big boy? Yeah, fucking snow, everybody. Shelby's had enough of everybody. So what is the next step? So part of being a ball python breeder, now with that being said, you could just produce exactly what you like, which is what I do. But if you want to kind of stay with the times and keep with the industry, aka you want to have some sort of return when it comes to your projects, which you all want, okay? I don't care what anybody says. You kind of want a nice return on your projects. Well, making really nice stuff, maybe at least pay for the hobby pays for itself, okay? We got to stick with the times. So obviously when I first got into this 5-6 years ago, if you had a Batman, it was a fucking home run, right? If you had a spot-nosed leopard female, clown female, you were gangster, right? Never mind Butter Batman or a Banana Batman, right? Maybe even you got a Confusion Clown in 2020, 2021. Wild, right? But we're still talking about single clown animals, which still, I think we still stay current if you start stacking the newer codons, right? Obviously, Stranger's gone down significantly in price. I still like Stranger. I think Stranger's going to be a staple when it comes to clowns. But now let's start adding other shit to it, right? Pied, Hypo, DG, stuff like that in our Stranger clown stuff, or just in general some really higher end Strangers like that guy over there. But what's the next step? The next step further is finding out where you want to take this, right? What do you want to do? So you got to try to figure out what you got in your project, your collection to begin with, and what male you can work towards the future. So sticking with the theme of DG Hypo clowns, long story short, I sat here and I said, hey, listen, I really want to take this to triple het game, right? A triple recessive game. That's where the industry's going. That's where Justin, that's where Miguel, Straight Fight, that's where all these guys are producing at this point. So we got to try to catch up here. Now we have a lot of clown pie shit. We know that, right? But we kind of handled that with our DG Pie boy, right? Because now we can utilize our clown pie stuff, especially with testing, shedtesting.com, great writer Reptiles. We can utilize the DG Pie in our clown pie stuff. But they get a next step further. We have a lot of clowns here, guys. A lot of nice, powerful clowns, right? Fire Russo, Spot Nose Clown. Another clown over here that's probably a Pompeii with Lesser and Fire, right? High OD Yellow Belly Clown, OD Vanilla Clown, OD Fire Entry Clown, Batmans upon Batmans, right? Then you slide over here. We got even more clowns, right? Another Batman, Banana Clown, Banana Batman, Butter Batman. We've seen this last video, okay? Then, of course, we're taking our paint stuff, putting it to clowns and clown pies, stuff like that, okay? So that's another project. We need a male. So if we have a bunch of clowns, naturally what we probably want to look for is something that's het clown with 2 other recessives. So that's exactly what we went. Now, this boy right here had another shed. This boy right here, it will be in the rotation very shortly, okay, guys? I'll give you guys a second. Let me get better lighting. I'll give you guys a second. What do we have here, guys? Off the rip. What do you guys see? It's pastel. Of course it's pastel. Wouldn't be a Baker's Clutch if it wasn't pastel. This is our future breeder right here, guys. He's about, I think, 9 or 10 months old. He's 440 grams, eating very nicely, putting on some nice weight. So he'll be ready to go a little bit towards the end of this season, okay? If not, in the next month or two. All right, this guy right here is a pastel, orange dream, yellow belly, fire, Enchi, DG Hypo, het clown, or het cryptic. He might be a visual krypton. We don't think so, but we're going to find out. So we do have a shed over there, right there with where Diesel's fucking around. We have another shed in our in his tub, which we're going to let dry out. So Charlie has 2 sheds. God, come on, stop moving, bud. But ultimately, guys, this is our future right here. All right? Again, pastel, orange dream, fire, Enchi, DG Hypo, het clown, or cryptic. Obviously, the best case scenario here is that he proves out to be het clown, not het cryptic. The het cryptic's not the end of the world, right? It's already stated we have a bunch of clowns. So our goal here, obviously, if he's a het clown, it's even better. But if he's het cryptic, still not the end of the world here. We can make some nice kryptons, okay, that are double het with a bunch of codons, okay? But ultimately, guys, right, we'll get everything tested that doesn't prove out to be krypton and so forth and so on. But ultimately, everything will be at least het clown, though, right? Because they'll be going to visual clowns. So ultimately, the plan here is to make as many powerful females as we can utilizing this boy. He's got a bunch of codons already. We have a bunch of female clowns with codons to begin with. So the goal here is to make a bunch of clowns with some gangster ass fucking codons on top of that are also double het, DG Hypo, right? Raise them up in the gauntlet. Hopefully, when the time comes, we can have a triple visual male, and then ultimately put it together, and we'll be in that DG Hypo clown game with, hopefully, a bunch of codoms on top of that, right? So we have a bunch of codoms in our projects anyway with clown. Hopefully, we're going to get him tested out. He'll be head clown. I'm praying. We'll send up to Charlie. Again, shedtesting.com. All your shedding needs. Check it out on our bio. But that is the future breeder right here, guys. That is our plan right here. Now we feel very, very confident here at Blue Line Morphs that we've set ourselves up really nicely for the future. Obviously with DG Clown Pieds, DG Hypo Clowns, and obviously, too, another goal for this boy is we can also put him, if we wanted to one of the Clown Pied girls, right? Because then we can, I don't want to fucking fuck with him too much. But, because that would be another goal, right? We take him, he's head clown, even if he's head cryptic, put him to a Clown Pied girl or a double head Clown Pied girl. Next thing you know, get everything tested, and you're sitting on girls that could be clown triple heads, right? Clown triple head Pied DG Hypo. So that is the future right there, Blue Line Morphs, guys. We set ourselves up very nicely. This season, we're going into it very modestly, producing some nice animals, some different stuff. Some of the same stuff as last season, but slightly different. But ultimately, guys, we're setting ourselves up for the end of 2024, the beginning of 2025, to be fucking amazing here at Blue Line Morphs, guys. We're shooting for the stars here with triple heads, triple recessives, quad recessives, etc. Trying to stick with the times here, trying to stay relevant. But that is the new male. That is the new powerhouse. Shout out to Matt Foley. But long story short, guys, we feel very, very confident. I've said that a million times. We feel very, very confident going into the future now with our males, all right? We'll actually talk about that in another video, about what our full plan is with that boy. We'll disclose to you guys once we get him tested. And then we're actually waiting for this girl to shed too. But she probably should shed. Ah, perfect. Poop and shed. Fantastic. Charlie, they're coming your way. And this girl too. Come on. This back girl, if you guys remember. Oh, she's in shed? No, not really. That back girl right there might be het pied, guys. Remember? Because the brother proved out het pied last season for us. But that is the future, guys. We'll talk about what we got going on with all our males for the future. We feel very confident in what we got going on here at Blue Line Morphs towards the future. Love what we're doing. We're going to keep hammering away. Industry's not dead. Industry's going to keep cranking. We're going to keep cranking. That's all I really got for today, guys. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to keep this thing going Wednesdays and Saturdays, all right? That's all I got, guys. 2024 is underway. We got some gangster-ass males here. Really happy with what we got going on here, okay? Do a whole video disclosing all of them, talking about them, and et cetera, et cetera. But that's all I got. Listen, I appreciate you guys watching. Be safe. Watch your six.